Cedric Alexander, Shelton Benjamin, MVP, and of course, Bobby Lashley. It's all business. Business is good.
That's pretty awesome. We are talking about the Hurt Business, and they are in WWE 2K23, and you don't need to go through a lot of hoops to get it. There's no downloads required. You don't need to go to 18 different screens to set it up, just a couple, and you can do it in just a little bit of time. I mean, not too bad.
I've never heard that watch.
So today we are going over everything you need to do to unlock the Hurt Business in WWE 2K23 and get it working. So let's get it started right now. So the Hurt Business is in WWE 2K23. You just have to know how to put it together correctly. And there are a couple of ways to do it. I'm going to show you the lazy man's way. That will work just if you want to throw it in and get the commentary and stuff. And I'm going to show you the more elaborate way to do it.
Let me tell you what I mean. Let me make it a little more clear for you.
But it's still quite easy and will just take you a few steps. All the commentary for the Hurt Business from 2K22 is in this year's game. They also recorded new lines for WWE 2K23. It is here too. So we're going to set up the Hurt Business and get them working in your universe.
Business. Before the Hurt Business, Lashley, Alexander, and Benjamin were not reaching their potential. MVP was considering retirement.
Together, they have attained championships, made the main event, and by the way, earned a lot of money in the process.
And in your play mode and you know, everything you need for it. So the first step that we're going to need to do is we're going to do the lazy man's way first. Because the Hurt Business came over in 2K22, everything is still there. You just have to put it together in the correct order. If you want the Hurt Business to work, to get their entrance right out the gate and the commentary if you're playing in just play now mode, or you know, your exhibition matches, whatever we call them these days. I don't know, it keeps changing. But so what you need to do is go to creative team, of course, and then it's the load order, the build order that you put them in, I guess, that makes them work correctly. So to do this the lazy man's way is you're going to put MVP 1, Bobby Lashley number 2, then Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander. You're going to put those 4 together. However, they have to be in that order. But to get the Hurt Business to work correctly, you need to put MVP 1, Bobby Lashley 2, then go into your settings and create the entrance. Go to Team Entrance and set it as the Hurt Business. It is in the game for you. You're going to set it's there. Then you're going to add Shelton Benjamin. Go into your Trios entrance, set that to the Hurt Business. And then finally add Cedric Alexander after you've created the entrance. And then there you go. You have it set up. Not too bad. Took you about 2-3 minutes depending on the load times of this game.
It's just a fact of life.
But that's how you set up the Hurt Business the lazy man's way. Now, the more elaborate yet also really easy way to set it up, because in my universe mode, I want Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin going for the tag team titles. I want MVP going for the United States title because he's one of the most underrated United States champions of all time. And of course, I want Bobby Lashley going for the world title, but I still want the Hurt Business together.
Why? Because whose game is it?
Keep in mind, there are also cutscenes in universe around the Hurt Business this year because they just ported over the 2K22 story. As you go through and evolve, you will find unique commentary lines that go through universe.
But MVP's guidance, Shelton and Cedric won Raw tag titles, and Lashley won the WWE title.
Everything about the Hurt Business is high class.
That's how I want it set up. So this is how you need to do it. All right, to correctly get them to work in universe mode and get every awesomeness thing out of it, we're going to do this a little bit different. We're going to put Shelton Benjamin 1, then Cedric Alexander, then MVP, and then Bobby Lashley. But wait, we have to go in and set the entrance up the same way. So we're going to put Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander and MVP in. 1, 2, 3. Got that? Then you're going to go to entrance and create your entrance. And you're going to put the cast in this order. You're going to still put the Hurt Business and their entrance and their trio's entrance, but they have to be in this order. Not every time that I went through this did it show correctly on the screen as I was putting them through. It wouldn't change them. It kept having Shelton Benjamin 1. But when you're done with this process, it will work in the game. I couldn't get it to duplicate every time, but 3 out of 4 times it didn't look right on screen, even though the cast looked right. So put the cast in this order right here. Make sure that that's where they're at. Once you've created their entrance completely, you have Hurt Business on the tag settings, Hurt Business on the trio settings. You got them there. You take them back into Universe. Then you add Bobby Lashley. Add Bobby Lashley as the 4th spot and save. Now you will have Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander as your tag team, and MVP and Bobby Lashley as solo acts.
Hey, this booking stuff isn't easy, you know.
Now keep in mind, once they are together, they will come out together. There is also unique commentary for Bobby Lashley when he's playing by himself. You can still have this with managers as well. If you just want to use Bobby, or you just want to use MVP, or just the tag team, you can still get the 4-man entrance, get the commentary. To do Bobby Lashley, you need to put them in this order here if you're doing 1-on-1 versus 3 matches. So you will go 1-on-1 Bobby Lashley versus what we're doing, Rick Boogs right here. And then this is the order that you need to put them in to get that 4-man entrance when you're doing a 1-on-1 match. Same way for the tag team entrance. If you're doing Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin, you want to add MVP as manager 1, Bobby Lashley as manager 2. But doing it this way and the lazy man's way, you are able to get the Hurt Business completely in the game.
Alexander, Lashley, MVP, Benjamin, about to get down to some business. Somebody's about to get hurt real bad.
All of their commentary is there depending on who you're playing as. You get different commentary for everything that you're doing. And they reference several things in the game, which I think is really awesome. Also, all their attires are in the game. So MVP's 2K22 attire is there. You can just throw it on him. Bobby Lashley's Hurt Business is in Creation Suite, so you can just do that. Also, there are plenty of creations on the community creations if you want their actual attires in your 2. You don't want to set them up yourself. But if you don't want to do that, they are in there. You can throw them on, or you can just use their standard ones depending on how you're setting up your universe. But overall, pretty awesome. Make sure you set your Trons and everything to Bobby Lashley. You want to do all Bobby Lashley for the Trons and the entrance. And I know what you're saying, but the Hurt Business Tron isn't in there. Well, it's not in there yet, because when you put Bobby Lashley's stuff on everything, depending on what arena you're in, is going to depend on whether it shows up or not. So it kind of works like the DX thing, where the mini-trons and stuff don't kick in certain arenas. So that tells me it was there and either taken out or it is coming. But let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Are you going to use the Hurt Business? Did this video help you out? If you did, could you hit that like button? Send it out so more people can see it, and tell the world that the Hurt Business is in WWE 2K23. You just need to know how to do it correctly, which I think it's awesome that it is in this year's game. But let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this. And if you're looking for more awesome WWE 2K23 content, first, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Then, check out that video right there. Remember, make life your beach. I'll see you on the next video.